Hey guys, I hope you all are doing great. Hmm. You see, in this life, it's good to be good, despite what we're seeing or what we believe we've been taught or what is actually happening in today's world. Let me tell you one thing. You see, in this life, if you've got a lovely, family member, especially your grandmom, who is at her old age and she's been so good to you, please don't you ever forget them, especially when they need you. Okay? There are some mistakes I've actually made in life. I'm just thinking as if I can turn the hands of the clock back. I was like, no matter where I am, I can't leave behind my loved ones. Next time, if there be another world, I would take my loved ones anywhere I go to because it will come to a time when they will need you. If they tend to forget anything, but they can't forget the people that are around them that they believe they loved, that has been there for them because they have been there for them also. Okay, I came across this video. So this man shared the video and he said, my nanny sharing how she saw God, and she actually passed on. She passed away 2 days after sharing this video. And I was watching this video with tears filled in my eyes, rolling down my cheek. But one thing kept me going because I became happy at last after watching that video because I know that heaven has actually gained a soul. I want you guys to watch that video, but it didn't actually stop there. Did you know that this woman, his granny, goes on to say this particular prayer to God every day? And I have actually printed out that prayer that I will be saying that same prayer to my God every day. Okay, this is exactly how my grandmother trained me and my sister. That's how she trained us. In this stage of her life, she will tell you no matter what is happening in this life, please don't forget God. He is a faithful God. Okay, guys, let's watch the video. I'm gonna come back to you guys. Okay, all right.
Chester, I say every night.
Yeah.
I was praying when God appeared to me, and He told me, "You better get washed." I said, "I am washed and dressed, because you're gonna follow me." And I said, "Where am I going?" He said, "You're going to heaven." Oh, I said, "I know I was a good girl." He said, "You've been the best. You've been good to everybody.
Yep.
And now I'm going to be good to you, and you have to come with me." And I said to him, "You want me to wear a long dress or a short dress? You can dress the way you want, because you're going to be the queen of the day." And he said, "I'm going to heaven. Okay? And I'll look down at you down here. I'll make sure that you make me a good man and a good husband and a good dad. I can see you. I'm going to watch over. I'm going to say, Sean, you can't do that. You've got to be with your wife. I don't know what I was saying for her. She don't have a boyfriend.
Guys, what a beautiful encounter with Yahweh. I am so sorry, I'm so sorry for the loss of your grandmom, okay? That's to the owners of this video. But at the same time, I am overjoyed that she gained heaven. That is one thing that I love here. So, and I actually wish that people could learn from this testimony that God is real. Okay, not even only that, I made mention of the prayer that she makes to God every night. Okay, let me read the prayer because the granddaughter said this prayer. The prayer says, "Hello, God, I called tonight to take a little while. I need a friend who will listen to my anxiety and trial. You see, I can't quite make it through a day just on my own. I need your love to guide me so I will never feel alone. I want to ask you to please keep my family safe and sound. Come fill their lives with confidence for whatever fate they are bound. Give me faith, dear Lord, to face each day, to face each hour throughout the day, and not to worry over things I can't change in any way. I thank you, God, for being home and listening to my call, for giving me such good advice when I stumble and fall. Your number, God, is the only one that can answer every time. I never get a busy signal, never had to pay a dime. So thank you, God, for listening to my troubles and my sorrows. Good night, God. I love you too. And I will call again tomorrow. But this is actually the prayer that she says to God every night for years. So talking to God, her Father, every night to say this prayer. I'm going to play the prayer for you guys to see here. But there's something I just look back and say, God, I don't want to leave my loved ones alone again. I go with them wherever they go to, especially in their old age. Okay? And especially the ones that are so good to you. Please, in anything you're doing in this world, don't leave your loved ones alone. Go with them wherever you're going to. If you warrant you visiting them all the time, if maybe because of life conditions or things that happen in life doesn't allow you to be with them at all times, which I understand, try as much as possible to be communicating with them every day. So whenever whatever kind of diseases that kicks in, maybe dementia or whatever it is, they will always remember that someone is there for them. Okay, let's watch the next video.
I'm so glad you asked this. And I actually have a clip of her where she said, I think, like the second half of it. And I will play that after I show you the prayer. So take a second and just, I guess, screenshot it. And without further ado, here is my grandmother saying the second half of it.
Your love to guide me so I never feel alone. I want to ask you, please, to keep my family safe and sound and fill their lives with confidence, whatever fate they found. Give me faith, dear God, to face each hour throughout the day and not to worry over things that I cannot change in any way. I thank you, God, for being here and listening to my call, for giving such good advice when I stumble and fall. I need your love to guide me so that I don't feel alone. I don't need a second time. I screwed up.
What was after stumble and fall?
Fall. I need your love to guide me so I stumble and fall. Give me love, dear God, to touch each hour throughout the case and not to stumble over. I forgot it.
It's okay.
Hello, God.
He's got it written down.
I forgot it again.
Nunnie. Where do we leave off? Stumble and fall? Let me see. Cannot change in any way. I thank you, God, for being home,
And
listening to my call, for giving me such good advice when I stumble and fall. Your number, God, is the only one that answers every time. I never get a busy signal. I never have to pay the dime. So thank you, God, for listening to my troubles and sorrows.
Good night, God. I love you too. And I'll call you again tomorrow.
See, your memory's better than mine. I have to write it down.
Yeah, I
Right.
write it down. Thank you.
Thank you. That's a good prayer.
Now you wrote it down. See, you didn't
I'll have it. I got it
now.
now.
Okay. You say that every night like you go to bed?
If I said it every night, I'd remember it.
Okay. And sometimes I do the same thing.
Right. You got to repeat it.
Then I get up in the middle of the night and say, oh my God, I forgot to say my prayer.
Right.
Then I say it.
Hey, you said your prayer last night.
Right.
Yeah.
I heard you.
I
You said it last night.
I say it every night. I said that for the last 7, 8 years.
Guys, God is real. Knowing that she said these prayers and after 2 days she left his world to meet her creator. That shows you that God is real. I don't know what anybody's saying. I don't know what anybody is saying or what anybody is thinking, but God is real, guys. I don't know. Okay, always know that God is with us. Okay, let us all try to live a very good life, because no, they say nobody knows tomorrow, and I said nobody knows now. I'll see you guys in my next video, and don't forget to share this video because it's going to touch your soul. Okay? Stay blessed and God bless you. Bye.